Hi, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another paid request for Ryan. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. I do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to as soon as I possibly can. And for those who send them, thank you. I do appreciate it. Now this is for someone called Blackadder, and he specifically wanted Season 2, Episode 1 and 2. Now if I understand, Blackadder had, I guess, technically 4 seasons, and each season was kind of its own story, time period. Like, for example, this is during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. It's a BBC sitcom starring Rowan Atkinson, who was Mr. Bean. He was in Rat Race, which I did a commentary for recently for Ryan. Now, I'm not into BBC sitcoms. I'm not into British sitcoms. The type of humor, the type of comedy just isn't for me. So a lot of this stuff I'm kind of watching going, eh. So I'll say right off the bat, this just was not my cup of tea. It just was not. Episode 1, this girl, she wants to go to the city, to London, and work. But more than likely, if they know I'm a girl, I won't do it. But if I look like a boy, I can make my fortune. The dad says, well, you could be a prostitute. I'm too old to work. He's really trying to aid her on to become a hooker. But she's like, no, I'm going to do this. Well, why walk all the way to London when you can make a fortune on your back? That's kind of a funny line, I'll give you that. Now, you can clearly tell this person is not a girl. It's clear, you can clearly tell this person is not a boy when they change it to a boy. You can clearly tell it's a girl, but she says her name is Bob, and she gets a job working with Rowan Atkinson. And Rowan Atkinson, he's enchanted by this boy and wants to make out with this boy and ready to make out. And even at one point tries to kiss her and stuff. And he tries to figure out how to stop it. So he sees this old woman, and she mentions, well, you could kill him, or you could kill yourself, or you could kill the entire world and hide the both of you. Ultimately, she shows him her tits, so he realizes who she is. They're going to get married. One thing leads to another. A buddy of Rowan Atkinson's, Lord Flashheart, steals her away, kisses her. She wants to go with him, and then he's kind of left holding the bag, so to speak. Now, Rowan Atkinson, I don't mind his performance. He's not going for the goofy, Mr. Bean. He's going for a bit more deadpan take on the character, which I can appreciate, don't mind. There's a couple moments that are kind of funny. Like his former assistant comes by and sees the two ready to make out, but he doesn't realize it, so he goes, oh, don't worry, Bob. He used to try to kill me too. Or when Rowan Atkinson sees the old woman, she says, that a bee? And he's like, no, yes it is, not that a bee. Don't talk to me like that, I'm not a tourist. The guy who played Lord Flashheart, he definitely brought a bit of energy when he popped in. Because he sees a woman and goes, are you pleased to see... Am I pleased to see you, or did I put a camel in my pocket? What was it? Am I pleased to see you, or did I put a canoe in my pocket? So he was kind of fun. But it just, like, the production value and the look of it and the other pieces of humor, it just, There's a lot of times they're trying to make jokes. I'm like, okay. There's a few that I smirked at, but I wouldn't say I completely enjoyed. In episode 2, it starts with Rowan and his original assistant. Rowan trying to teach him about addition. If I add these beans, what do you get? Some beans. No, but if I add these beans and this much, how much do you get? A small casserole. No. How about this? They just go on and on and on. It just felt like forever. And the plot of episode 2 is they need a new head executioner. If you're wondering, that's the AC and other stuff going on all at the same time. Don't worry, that executioner trying to cut me off or... I'm not roasting because I don't think it was off or anything, just not my cup of tea. But they need a new head of the executioner stuff. So Blackadder, Rowan Atkinson is the only guy on the list. And he meets the other people. He meets the cook for the last meals. Meets the guy who actually does the cutting, which is his assistant. So they decide to execute someone early so they can get the middle of the week off. But then the person they executed, their wife wants to see them. And they have a declaration from the queen. So if they don't, they're in deep shit. So then Rowan's like, what do we do? So then gotta have someone pretend with a bag. And at first he's going to get someone else to do it, but then he has to do it, so he's got to pretend to be this person and pretend with their voice, and hijinks ensue. Then the queen says, well, I think I'm going to pardon him just because. They say, oh my god, I don't know what to do, and let's find the guy's head. They find the guy's head, and they go, well, wait a minute, that's not even the right guy. It's this other guy. Oh, wow. But then the queen wants to see that guy, the guy who actually did die. So Rowan has to pretend again, only this person has one leg and all this other stuff. Then the episode ends. This I liked even less. I get the idea, pretend to be someone because you actually executed them, so it's them with a bag on their head and pretending with their voice or lack of appendage. I get it. It just kind of watch it on. I just didn't care. Lack of care, lack of shits was given. Maybe the only smirk I got was when he talked to the cook. He's like, oh, you cooked their last meal? Yes, if they ask for sausages. And I'm sorry, that's the only thing they're getting. I mean, they'd be disappointed, but all I know is baked sausages. Something about that made me smirk a bit. But other than that, like I said, if people enjoy this stuff, that's cool. If Ryan enjoys this stuff, that's fine. It's just not my cup of tea. British humor normally isn't my cup of tea. I'm not really into that. I mean, it's just not. I mean, we're like comedic TV shows. It's mostly American. So I'm thinking like comedic TV shows I enjoy. They would be Elf. They would be Home Improvement. It would be... I remember liking Spin City. I remember liking the Drew Carey Show back in the day. I do remember... God. Oh, Roseanne. I revisited Thanks to Ryan. I like some of that. Jamie Kennedy Experiment. That's not the same thing, though. I'm just thinking... Like, what's the list of TV sitcoms? I'm just curious. Well, this has supposedly the 100 best TV sitcoms. I'm just curious, what do they think? They think... Oh, they only got the 50 here. I remember not minding Murphy Brown back in the day. I don't think I hated Friends, but I only saw bits and pieces of it. You know, The Simpsons, some Futurama. Because they're anime, but in a way they're sitcoms as well. Remember having some fun with Sanford and Son. So anyway, I don't go through the whole thing, so. But it just not for me. So thanks for watching. Take care. I do appreciate it, Ryan. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.